You've likely seen them on the shelves of convenience stores. I'm talking about DNA test kits.
You mail in a sample of saliva, and within a few weeks, you can unlock the secrets of your DNA. But how accurate are those tests, and are they worth the price tag? WSBT-22's Kristen Bean wanted to find out.
This is my great-grandmother's death certificate.
Marge Kulba is an investigator of sorts.
The photographs themselves can provide a lot of information.
Her case, her family history, her evidence, documents they've left behind.
It's preserving their stories. That's what it's all about, and bringing them to life. And it branches out.
She's managed to trace her bloodline back to the 1400s, about 20 generations.
And I've gone back before they kept records, before they even gave people last names. Those are really old, too.
Kulba does this in her spare time, when she's not knee-deep in the cold case that is her ancestry.
Have you studied?
This mother of two works at WSBT as a producer, putting together stories about other people's lives.
Let's see what the planner has today.
And like any good news writer, she needed to learn more, so she went to the source, her DNA.
I had been told I was probably mostly Dutch, maybe a little German.
Find the 15-character alphanumeric.
Kulba bought one of these, an ancestry DNA test. They mailed the kit to her. She mailed it back with a small saliva sample. A few weeks later,
I certainly didn't think I was 50% Great Britain.
so how accurate are those tests?
You want to make sure to kind of swish.
We asked Amy Stark, a geneticist and director of the DNA Learning Center at Notre Dame.
Unless you're finding some sort of knockoff, the most of the tests that you're buying you're getting the accurate results.
Ancestry.com says they can trace family history back thousands of years.
And in some cases, a very small region they can isolate to like a specific village or,
How are they able to do that?
So just because a lot of times people haven't migrated, where we are right now with being so globalized is a relatively new phenomenon in human history.
But tests like these don't just answer questions about ancestry. You can also learn about the genes affecting your joints, what allergies you're afflicted with, and Stark says DNA paternity test kits are accurate.
I think as a geneticist, it's exciting to see sort of those things that used to be really specialized becoming more normalized, and that people of all walks of life sort of are exposed to them.
This test from 23andMe can tell your ancestry and an endless list of information about your health. If you're starting a family, you can find out if you're a carrier for certain serious health conditions. Plus, the test can tell you how your DNA affects things like hair growth, sleep habits, and weight. Stark says these tests are becoming more affordable.
If you end up waiting longer, the test will become cheaper because there's going to be more competitors on the marketplace. When I started graduate school, it cost $10,000 to sequence an entire human genome, and now it's down to less than $1,000.
Okay.
Worth it for Victoria Whitfield.
So this is my dad, Al, and my mom, Norris.
Whitfield is adopted and knows little about her biological parents.
She wasn't able to take care of me. She tried for like 4 months, and the means, the money, it just wasn't in her. So she gave me up, but it's okay. I'm okay with that. She loves monster trucks.
Whitfield has 2 young girls of her own now and wants to learn more about herself for them.
Works perfect. I did it.
We met with her as she sent in a sample of her DNA.
Mainly medical reasons, but it's just more curiosity.
It will be several more weeks before she receives her results. For now, she waits.
I'm 11 generations, so...
And like Kulba, it will likely answer questions and raise even more. But for her, the pursuit of this case is worth solving.
It's the preservation, knowing I'm doing something that's going to outlive me. This information that I've found will last for generations.
These tests range from $20 to $60, plus the lab fees, which can be $100 to $200. So is it worth it? The answer to that question is different for each person, of course. Now, an important note, geneticists emphasize you should see a genetic counselor if there are any results that scare you. In the studio, Kristen Bean, WSBT 22.